If you're thinking about starting a graphic design business in 2025, or you're struggling within your graphic design business in 2025, this video is for you. Hi, my name is Candy. If you're new here, go ahead and hit subscribe if you owe what it's baby. I'm a graphic designer who's been working with clients for over 5 years now, and I've created plenty of visuals and flyers, logos, etc. for different brands and businesses over these 5+ years. I run my design business full time, and it took me a lot of trial and error to get here. So if I could start back fresh with everything I know now, what would I do different? Well, if I had to start my design business over in 2025, the very first thing I would do before even launching is to build a library of passion projects. Whatever design would be my main focus, that would be the design that I do the most for passion projects, but I would make sure that I would have at least 3 passion projects for every design service that I would offer. I would make sure that I would design everything in my style and in the way that I want to design for other brands and businesses, not what I think is popular and or what I see other people doing that I think would make me successful as well. The next thing I would do after launching, with or without an audience, which more than likely if you're launching you probably don't have an audience, but I would still do this so when my audience comes along they have things to watch, and that would be show my personality and to show my face. I know a lot of people want to hide behind a circle logo icon for a profile picture and that's it. But from my experience, I've done both sides. I've done hiding behind the logo and I've done showing my face. I've always gotten better results showing my face and showing my personality. So show yourself, make jokes. You don't have to be like 100% professional all the time. I mean, keep it professional, yes, but like you can show your personality and still be professional. So that would be something I would do off the rip, is show my personality. At the end of the day, people want to buy from people. So keep that in mind. I would make sure that my business has super clear cut policies. And I mean super duper clear cut. Nowadays we have things like ChatGPT, so you can just go up there, fill in the information that you want policy wise, and have ChatGPT break it down and make it very simple where even a 5-year-old will be able to understand it. But that would be something that I would make sure that I had, especially if I had a website. I would make sure that my policies were listed in multiple places, not just on a policy page inside of a FAQ. No, my policies would be everywhere, so there's no confusion. There's no, oh, I didn't know. These are my policies, take it or leave it. Something else to add on to the policy thing is I would stand super firm on my policies. I would never bend my policies for anybody, not a friend or anything like that. I have done that in the past, and I'm here to tell you, do not do it. If you are a new designer and or if you are a designer struggling, stop doing that. If you're a new designer, don't ever do it. I promise you, there's not a time that I can name where I bent the policies and I did not regret it. I would design in the style that I actually want to design in. I feel as though a lot of people get into design and they design in the style that they see popular, what's trending, and or what they think is the money. And I'm here to tell you, it may work in the beginning, but in the long run, you will become miserable designing in a style that never resonated with you. Now, if you're somebody who can do that and it doesn't bother you, it's all about the money or whatever, be my guest. But somebody who has a genuine love for design and want to have longevity and be happy with what they do, design in the style that you want to design in. I would take the time to learn color. I feel like this is something that is overlooked all the time. Learning color theory has made my life a breeze. And if you're somebody like me who sometimes it is a little hard to retain information, print out a color wheel so you have it in your face every single day. Put it up on your wall, have it in a binder, have it somewhere, make it your background if you need to, on your desktop or your laptop. Have it somewhere where you can see it every day, and or somewhere where you can get to it quickly, so that way when you are working with a client or you're doing a passion project, you can have colors that actually complement, don't have a weird contrast or just don't look good together. Even something as simply as picking a color that will target the correct audience. I would use Facebook. When I first started my journey, I used to use Facebook a lot, and I know a lot of people say Facebook is dead. It is for the moms, the dads, the grandpas, but Facebook is still booming. Whether you want to accept it or not, it's still booming. And if you want to have a broader reach, I would absolutely use Facebook, and I would absolutely recommend using Facebook. I would create a plan, but I would stay flexible to change. When I first began my journey, I was very rigid. I was like, this is the plan, this is what I'm going to do, this is how it's going to happen. And it didn't fully happen that way. It happened, some parts happened that way, some parts did not happen that way. And knowing that just because you have to change your plan around doesn't mean that you failed or you're a failure, but change is inevitable within life in all aspects. So stay open to it, stay fluid, be like water. Now, even with being like water and going with the flow, I definitely would still keep up with trends. Don't get too lost in trends now. I would definitely keep up with trends though, and I would do some trends here and there just to get my face in front of people and to get my work out there. But I would not rely on trends to be my end all be all and my only way to make money, because people will tell you time and time again, having 20K followers because you went viral does not equal money. It does not mean that this is going to convey to sales. So do not rely strictly on trends. The crazier the idea that I had, I would do it faster. I feel as though imposter syndrome has really just grabbed me by the neck a lot of times during my journey over the years. But if I can go back in time, if I had a crazy idea, I should have got up and did it then. I think it was Prince who said if he didn't act on an idea that maybe it will go to Michael Jackson or vice versa. Be like that. Be like that, okay? Don't let imposter syndrome get in the way. It is going to come up. I am 5+ years in the game and I still have imposter syndrome. No matter how many times people tell me how great I am, how many compliments I get, how many messages and DMs I get of people telling me that I inspire them, I still get imposter syndrome. It's just a part of the game. So accept that that will be a part of your journey and know that when it shows up, that it is lying to you. And actually, when it shows up, that should be the thing that you should do the most or the quickest. The moment your mind is like, I don't think anybody's going to do it right then and there. Get started on it now. That's probably going to be the thing that takes you to wherever you need to be taken. Overall, I really would just focus on my lane. I really wouldn't look too much into what other people are doing. I think it's great to follow other designers to network, but don't follow too many, because then your feed is going to be all designers and it's going to really mess with your mental. And even if you think it's not going to, I promise you it is going to at some point. You're going to see people that are posting 5 times a day. It's going to make you feel inadequate. It's going to make you feel like I should be doing more. When in reality, you don't know that this person has people helping them. They may have their friends helping them or a team they're able to afford or anything. Like, you literally don't know the behind the scenes of what people may have going on. And I feel as though when you get too caught up in the following the designers and seeing what other people are doing, it will just inevitably have a negative effect on you. So don't do it too much. Stay in your own lane. Focus on what you want to do. And honestly, I left Instagram alone and I'm on Pinterest. I just want to go over to Pinterest, look at wonderful color palettes, look at inspiration mood boards. But overall, just stay in your lane, demand your respect. Don't bend your policies or any rule that you may make for that matter. No quick favors, no letting people slide, no letting disrespect slide. And really just believing in yourself. There are going to be plenty of days where you feel like you can't, but I promise you, you can. Okay? If you're thinking about launching your design business or even relaunching, I hope this video helped you feel a little more prepared to do so. If it did, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and comment down below and let me know which tip never crossed your mind that you're now going to implement moving forward. And if you're already a seasoned designer, what's one thing you wish you knew before starting? Share it in the comments as well, because you may be able to help another designer. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.